the double standards and raising kids these days.
Ooh, child.
So I know you brought this topic to me, and you want to say, is there a double standard, right, in raising
I got a
sons versus
specific.
daughters?
Yes, I got a specific lane I want to get you on,
All right.
because I don't know how many do you voice with your audience, your marital status and your family and
Yeah,
whatnot, or you keep that.
I'm married with my two baby girls. Well, not baby girls,
Okay,
but
okay.
they're two girls.
They not baby girls no more. Now they're not baby girls. Okay, so what when your daughters start dating, what is the
Nope,
expectation?
they don't get to do that.
When your daughters become of age where they get to date, what is the expectation when somebody comes to the house to pick them up?
uh, I don't expect nobody to be coming to their house to the house and pick them up. But I don't. We'll have to have a discussion and stuff. I don't really have a set standard. It's like if it's a trash dude, I'm gonna treat him like trash. I'm gonna treat my superstars like superstars. I'm gonna treat my trash like trash. You know what I'm saying? I
Okay,
ain't gonna
but
sugarcoat
does he
that.
have to? Does he have to? Does he or she have to come in, greet you, meet you, speak to you before they leave with your daughter?
Hopefully, I raise my daughters in a well enough manner that I matter to them. You know what I'm saying? Like
Yeah.
everything should flow through pops. Pops should vet them. That's what I'm trying to teach, and that's what I
Okay.
hope I instill in them. So, as far as like double standard and raising them, I thought you was talking
I'm
more.
gonna get to that point. I'm gonna get to that point. So, if you had a son, is the expectation the same?
Yeah, like just
Does
talking
that
to you.
son, does that son, if he's going on a date, have to bring that daughter inside to get vetted?
No, no. See, the expectation is different.
There go the
Hold
double
on, let me
standard.
finish. Let me finish. I wouldn't expect him to do what I would expect her to do with the boy. I expect him to be the man and go do that with her father. You see what I'm saying?
Now, I
So
understand. Now let
hold
me
on,
utterly and
Mike, put your mic up a little bit. Yeah, you got it. Speak.
okay. Now, so let me say this. So therein lies the double standard, and therein lies the issue.
No,
We do
that's not a
not
double
put the.
standard. That's the
T-
same standard. I
okay,
expect
let me
him.
finish.
I expect him to be the boy, and I expect her to be the girl.
Okay, so let me repeat myself. Herein lies the double standard. There's an expectation for your daughter to bring someone in the house so that the person she's bringing must be vetted. They must get the once over. But we don't hold our men, our young boys, to that same standard where whoever they're bringing or they're dating, they must get the same once over. And I think that's a major reason why so many young men who become adults are so comfortable philandering and having multiple partners, because we never put the same standard on them once they start dating, whereas the person that they're dating must be brought back to the family to get a once over. So for example, I have a son, I have a son.
Yeah.
Once he gets to the age that he's dating, when he goes out to pick up that little girl or young lady, guess what he got to do? Before he go anywhere, he has to bring her back to the house so that I, preferably my wife, will give her or him. If he dating a dude, I'm gonna get a dude the once over. But the same standard is set. You don't leave this house without me making eye contact or without my wife making eye contact, because our
You
our, our
just
wives have
you
been
just say
willing.
you want to
Our
meet
wives,
him.
it's a
I think you
requirement.
should meet him. Yeah, I think you should meet
No,
all of
it's a
them.
requirement. No, no. Every time they leave the house, I before they leave, if he's going to pick her up, he got to bring her back home first.
Oh
My wife
no.
need to see her.
See
My wife need to see her.
the way I see it is like I get the opportunity to raise these kids. So I'm raising a boy, right? And I'm instilling values in him that I know he's gonna relay that I expect for any boy to come in this house and do. So like I don't have if he's going to pick her up, I can't go on a date with him. I don't expect him to come back home then go on his
I'm not
date.
going to date with him. I'm
But
just setting the standard that he
hold
got to
on, hold
bring.
on. So I expect him to go be respectful to the parents and say meet their parents, and then show himself to them and show that he's the man that I raised him to be. Now I expect the guy that comes over here that want to date my daughter to come in here, and I want to see if you the man that somebody raised you right. The thing about it is that a lot of these men that you're talking about that goes around and be what they call dusty dusties and just spreading their seed around, I don't think they're raised right, bro. And that's the issue. So they don't have a sense of like they don't have a sense of actually being a gentleman in this world. So if I put something out there, if I my seed out there, my seed already knows exactly what to do, the right things to do. So I don't have to worry about him, but I do got to worry about somebody that's taking my daughter somewhere. You see what I'm saying? I got to.
How do you not see that as being the same thing? This little girl is taking your son somewhere. She's going with your son
She's
somewhere.
going with
How
him.
do
He's in the control aspect. He's driving. He's doing everything. If I raise him right, he's doing all that stuff. He's.
how many? Come on now. I'm gonna say that's a little naive, sir, because we all know nobody can manipulate as good as a woman. So to think that your little 16, 17-year-old boy is in control with little Kiki at 17, looking all good, smelling all good, he feeling things he never felt before, and you haven't given her the same examination, or to use your word, you haven't vetted her in the same manner that you would have vetted your daughter's date. That sends a message to the son that it doesn't matter as much to the parents who I'm dating. Therefore, my standards shrink.
No, I'm
Therefore,
saying that's a weak parent. If you can't, it's your fault as a parent. If you can't send your kid out there to to be a man that you raised him to be, then you are a weak parent. It's
so then
your
what's the
fault.
point of it? Okay, so what's the point of this, of you having to put your eyes and vet the dude that's coming to get your daughter, but you do not feel the same way like you have to vet the girl that's dating your son?
I
That is
would
a
I would like to see
100% double standard.
I would like to see the girl, but I don't have to. I'm not going to go. I don't have to see her. I would see her at some point in time or before they go on a date, but not like I wouldn't have to see her every time. So
Do you have to see
the
the dude
thing
every time you
is
pick up your daughter?
my son would be in the control factor. He would plan the date. He would do everything. I don't know. See, that's a real man that's supposed to do everything. Plan the date, take you there, pay for it. You see what I'm saying? So if he's doing all that, he's got the control.
You that guy. You that guy, Keith. For um, if you're doing everything for me, why do you think you have control? If I'm getting you to do everything for me, what makes you feel like you have control?
I ain't saying he got control over the person. I'm saying he has control over the date. Like he planned the date. They know where he know where they're going. So he could just fill
Okay.
me in. Dad, we hitting the movies. But then we're gonna hit Applebee's and we're gonna go miniature golf and then we heading back home. I'm gonna drop off at 9. I'll be back. Boom. I already know what he's doing. He's driving. He's picking her up. I know what's supposed to happen, and I raised him to be the man he's supposed to be with honor and
So is
integrity.
it that you
And
don't?
don't lie to
So
me.
so is it that you don't trust your daughter the same way you trust your son?
I don't trust the person that she don't have the car. She can get left somewhere. I need to know where she is. She's gonna tell me everywhere they're going, but I need to know
So
where
what
she
if a
is.
girl? Wait. So what if a girl comes and picks up your son?
He's raised right. He shouldn't be doing it. She shouldn't be picking him up
Why is that not funny to you, bro?
because it's serious, man.
You
Like you
say
got. I mean,
he raised right. She shouldn't
some
be coming to
people,
pick him
some
up.
people. I don't know, man. Like you're laughing, but some people just not raised in the right manner. What I believe is the right manner. So it's not common. It's like it might be laughing because it's not common, right? And the reason it's not common
Yeah,
because the
I get it.
culture is fucked up. And the culture. If the culture's messed up, then we got a problem. If we fix the culture, then we wouldn't
Yep.
have that wouldn't be as funny because it'll be a norm. And see, it's so abnormal right now to you. It's funny, but culturally, if you just fix it, boom, it'll be normal.
So But there is a double standard in raising a daughter versus raising a son.
Oh yeah,
That's the
because
yes or no question.
they are different. Daughters and sons are
Okay.
different. Like a mistake for
They are different. I think there's some I think that there are some inherent differences, but I think where those differences lie, I think my views are a little different. I see it as a as an educator because I've been an educator since I was 23 years old. Now I'm 40.
yeah.
So I think some of the ways we raise them differently
I should have hit you with that
creates
Kevin
how
Hart. Damn.
I think it creates some of those differences. I think we're creating these little monsters by the different ways that we're raising them. And one of the main things I think is because of how we handle dating at the young age when they first start dating with between boys and girls, I think we begin to create that difference. And part of that difference is women end up having more and higher standards and they're more selective in their smashing and dating process. Whereas because we don't hold young men to the same standard and we kind of let them just go freely, they end up with anybody doing anything with any number of people and they don't even think twice about it.
Well,
And I
that's the
think that's
issue
part of the
with the
problem.
whole dating thing. Like maybe they dating too early. Maybe they shouldn't be dating that early. I mean, it's like certain standards, bro. Back in the day, people didn't date. People didn't date. That was stupid. You either find a man and then you get married, and that used to be the only person you ever had. You see what I'm saying? And
Yeah,
a lot more marriages stayed together then too. You see,
you don't believe in dating?
but I'm just saying, like, dating process, they may be too young to be dating. If they're not mature enough to understand what I'm trying to tell them, or at least get a clue on it, let them run around because they look cute together is bullshit. Because when the last time you seen a high school sweetheart get married?
Oh
When the last
Lord.
time you seen somebody like, you know what I'm saying? When the last time you seen two high school sweethearts together? It's a waste of
Yeah.
time. They everybody
It's very
who
few.
dated in the high school, middle school, all wasted their time.
I don't
And
know.
they gave a
You might
notch
be
up.
the
They gave a notch
y'all
up on
might
their
be the
belt.
y'all might be the only couple I know that got married in their early 20s that's still together.
Uh, yeah, well, I'm just saying they gave a notch up on their belt for no reason.
Yeah.
So
I can agree with that. I can agree with that. I can see your point.
it's like
I can see
it's a
your point there.
cultural thing, bro. We gotta change the culture. I mean, just because it's normal and it sounds crazy, I see you sound crazy until you change the world, bro. And
Yeah,
then you sound like a damn
then you sound
genius.
like a smart guy.
Yeah. So I think these certain standards, I seen it work before. I didn't see it, but I researched it worked before. You know, we grew out of it. Maybe we need to take ourselves back to it.
Yeah, I think there are inherent. Let me say this, then we can move on. There are inherent differences between men and women. I will stamp that. Which is going to go into the next topic we want to talk about.
That
So
money,
there are nah, uh, nah. So there are inherent differences. They should not be ignored. They need to be addressed as specifically. And I agree with you on that. So yes, there are some things that we need to do differently when we're raising a man versus a woman, a little girl versus a little boy. Um, However, we need to readjust those differences based on the society we live in now. Um, Back
no,
in the day,
because if the society we living in now is messed up, why would we do that? Why would we?
well,
Why would we? Why would we
I'm only saying that as
change ourselves?
it pertains to. I'm only saying that as it pertains to this. For example, my grandmother got married at 15. My grandmother, the chance of my grandmother doing like what my wife's doing, getting her second master's and becoming a professional mental health therapist, my grandmother didn't have that opportunity when she was that young. So now the things that your little girls can go and become, and the kind of earning potential that they have, majority of our mothers and grandmothers never had that. So
But who
we
says
do need
earning
to.
brings happiness and
I'm
having
not
a
talking about
career is
happiness.
happy?
I'm not talking happiness. I'm talking about just being able to take care of yourself. I'm talking about just being able to take care of yourself. Our
Who
grandmothers.
says taking care of themselves is fine? What if they want a man to take care of them?
I'm not even referring to that. I'm just saying, as a parent, you want your child to be able to take care of themselves. Period. You want them happy as well, but you don't want your child dependent upon nobody. And
As a
now,
parent,
oh, go.
I want my child to already be taken care of, and if they decide to leave the nest, when they decide, I want them to have somebody else take care of them if that's what they want, or work if that's what they want. Because I believe like once my daughters leave my household, they should go into their husband's household and be taken care of just like they were taken care of by their father.
You know what? You know what? You get it all. I like that. I respect that. I like that, my nigga. That's that's every that should be every man's goal and desire who have daughters. So